Hey, that's the Accent Core Plus R56. The conversation. Home improvement NFTs. Because Al Borland, the guy actors, tried to get into that scam and doing that. So how many weed smoking Wilsons do you want, Nolan?
Gosh. You know that doesn't make sense. He would not smoke weed.
No, because it's
Al Al's too nice to. All right.
no. I'm saying Wilson, the next door
Oh,
neighbor.
oh, Wilson. Well, you can't see, so like
That's what like one of like the fence has like a knot hole in it, and the knot hole is just big enough for a flat blunt to be sticking out of.
no. It's going to be like smoke just coming over the side. That's all you're going to see.
Yeah, where you
And,
could say like like Golden Wilson Cyberpunk, and it's still like the hat. Like they're all the same picture, but the description is different.
well, he's got alternate hats that he wears. Of
Oh yeah.
course.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Okay. I feel like that Home Improvement is in the show for that actor. What's his name?
Tim
The
Allen.
one that plays Al. No, the one that plays Al.
Crap. I don't know. That guy.
Because I remember him more from Family Feud than anything else.
Huh. See, because to me, like, Steve Harvey has taken over Family Feud.
Oh no, he's now the Family Feud man because he's
Yeah.
the best.
Because he has the right level of disgust and like vitriol towards the people that I feel like is what you want to see in that show. But yeah, like Home Improvement's a weird show because it's like that '90s where like I remember liking Home Improvement, watching it back in the day, but I think everyone just liked the tool time part.
Everyone just likes it when he goes. Oh, 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 oh,
Well,
oh, oh.
it's because it's like if you most people will call that show tool time because what they remember is Tim Allen being silly with power tools. But they forget like the family drama that was not great.
Yeah. What's Jonathan Taylor Thomas doing today? Who cares?
I don't
Get
know.
to the Home Improvement show.
Yeah, like I don't care that like the older brother had like some weed in his room and they had like a very special episode about it or whatever. Who cares? Although that show did get me on there's one thing that's always been in my brain from Home Improvement, and it was the episode where like the older brother got in an accident in his car. I probably talked about this before, but like he got into an accident with his car with like some guy like a fender bender, and he didn't want to tell his parents. So like the guy he hit was just like, you know what? Don't worry about it. Just you just go home and you don't have to call like insurance or anybody, and everything's gonna be just fine.
Oh, I do remember this episode.
And then like the guy shows up at his house and is like, your son hit and run me. I'm suing you.
Give me money,
Yeah, and it's like, oh, and it's like, no, but that is technically true. So I'm like, that's the lesson is you always get that insurance,
no matter what.
no matter what. Cause like, nah, even if you hit him, never admit fault. That's the podcast lesson. That's like the first rule. Never admit fault in an accident. But yeah, that's Home Improvement NFTs. So have you been doing anything? Cause like video game wise, I have nothing. I just have various like real life shenanigans.
Oh, dude, it's been like a real slow day or slow week for me. At most, what did I finish up? I finished up the new season of Always Sunny,
Okay,
which is still great.
still good.
I'm loving it. Still good.
That's all I
Fantastic.
need to know.
I can't wait for the final season, but still good so far.
I want
I'm
them all
about
to
to.
end up dead. Like that's how that
Dude,
show should end, with them just being like skeletons in Patty's pub.
that's what I was hoping. So the new ending for like this is like it's a 4 episode arc where it's like they go to Ireland
Oh,
and they're just fucking up shit there as Americans.
good. Because like to me, there's no other way than Always Sunny ends than just they all die. It's like the Seinfeld ending of them all going to jail. I thought was like forced. I didn't like it, but to me, Always Sunny is just dead. Like you
Yeah,
just pan across like the funeral, and then you see a dumpster, and that's like where like Charlie is.
Charlie and Frank.
Yeah, like
You're like,
they're all just dead in a dumpster. I could see that.
everyone's like, oh well, oh well, who cares?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
no
miss
one
them.
cares. They just put them out.
And then
You're
you pan over and you see 5 people in like trench coat and black sunglasses. They
yeah.
look exactly like the gang.
It was all an elaborate ruse. Gonna fake my
That's
own
all it
death,
is.
Charlie.
Yeah, I love
It's
it
the
so much.
only way.
They've started to change. They've started to change now, where they're now doing. It's no longer like the gang running around everywhere. It's usually just the gang sitting in the bar talking for like 30 minutes, and it may be my favorite kind of episode ever.
I mean, the show can get away with it. That's one of the advantages of live action TV is if your actors are compelling enough, you can just have like sit around talking. If the writing and acting is good enough, you're like, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, it's great.
It's the biggest strength live action TV has is the personal presence where you can just have like the bar outside the bar and like one other set and like yeah, that's an episode.
I I am upset about one thing, which is on Hulu they have removed a lot of episodes, specifically all the episodes with blackface.
Oh,
And I'm like, oh, you can't get rid of those.
but I
They're
like I
they're not doing blackface because they don't know. They're doing blackface because they know how
but
bad it
the
is.
Always Sunny gang is not like you should know these are not good people.
Yeah.
Like that's the point. It's like this isn't like going back if Home Improvement had the blackface episode
Ooh, yeah, no.
where you're like, oh, that one's bad, and this one's like, nah, these characters are like horrible. This is on brand.
Yeah.
No one's playing like a hero. It's fine. Let them blackface.
I'm probably going to start Letterkenny sometime this week since there's a new season out of that too.
Yeah, I gotta wait. I'll watch that with my dad because that's like one of his favorite shows.
You guys got to finish up Your Poison first,
Oh God,
and then you get the good food.
it's like, well, basically, Letterkenny is a show that my dad likes to watch. He's gonna like watch it like live, and then we watch it later.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like because I don't. It's one of those shows like I just like to watch. Like I don't like waiting for that sort of show. It's one of those like I want like one a day. That's like my binge watching. But Letterkenny rules. I love that show.
Fucking great.
It's very delightful. Live action Cowboy Bebop continues to get worse as it goes on. But
Yep.
it's just like it's not even enjoyable bad. Like it's still fascinating to see how it fails, but the quality is high enough where like I'm watching it and I'm like this could have been like a decent sci-fi show. Like not good, but just like yeah, it's okay. Some of this works, but enough doesn't, and it just like the episode I saw, it's big. I still think that show, its biggest fault is that it keeps desperately trying to compare itself to Cowboy Bebop, and then it makes itself look really terrible in comparison. Not terrible, just bland.
Yeah.
It's just like bland. It's a bland show, and like because the last one I saw was the one where Faye gets the videotape that she made herself as a little girl, which is one of the best episodes of the anime Cowboy Bebop. One that made me tear up when I watched it, and this one did not. But then it had like a fake subplot about like I don't remember with like Faye and her fake mom or
Mom.
whatever.
Yeah,
And I kind of liked that.
I
Like,
know it's good.
like, because it wasn't like you could see, like, okay, this, like, that dynamic between those characters to me worked because they are not Faith Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. It's like, like, that whole dynamic plot, I'm like, this actually works because this character is not Faye from Cowboy Bebop, and these aren't Cowboy Bebop. It's just like a space western shenanigans, and I'm like, okay, I kind of like this dynamic. I like how it's going, but then like the actor of Jet is too good as Jet, so I'm like, oh, this is where we're at.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember what was the subplot with Jet and Spike.
So like Jet had to go, and it was actually a pretty. I actually liked the scene where Jet had to go like hologram in to watch his daughter's like elementary school play, and in the background you see Spike like fighting off like three dudes.
Okay,
Like,
see
which I was
that
like,
episode.
it's a cute scene. Like, and
Yeah,
I was like, that's a funny little scene where Jet's like, he's like watching his daughter, and Spike is like struggling against like having a kung fu fight against five guys, and you only see it like through a window in the background. So
ground.
it's like the show's kind of bland choreography isn't that much of bad because you're not. It's like, oh, it's the joke.
Yeah. Honestly, that may have been the best episode, the only episode I think I really enjoyed out of that entire series.
I mean, it's like it's because it's not like the original one.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
It's
Also, I have
oh,
a problem with how does the hologram stuff work? It doesn't make
oh,
sense.
the hologram stuff doesn't make any sense. Like I just ignore that. Like there's some things I just like I ignore. Like yeah, it's the joke because otherwise it wouldn't make any sense. The holograms, like I get it. You thought you were cute, but it really doesn't work. And a lot of it's like I whatever. It's a cheap excuse to not have to like have your acting budget or your FX by just saying you have like a digital effect and then the actor's just standing there in the set as the, like, yeah, I'm a hologram, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But it's just oh, and anytime Vicious and Julia is on screen, the show just tanks. The show just tanks. Like, oh man, those they like.
I know.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm glad it's canceled.
I think I'm also going to try to watch The Matrix sometime this week.
Yeah, I'm not going to. There's like some things that are just too long. And like if I'm gonna watch the video for 2 hours, it needs to be about some like Russian computer role playing game that I've never seen. Like I need that's what I'm gonna or like here's an in-depth like dissertation about like the log flume at Disneyland. I'll watch that. But I'm not gonna watch like a movie. I'm like, eh. Especially one that's getting like reviews.
Yeah, I'm not hearing good things about it.
I'm just hearing that like I mean, my dad watched it and he said nah. And then like Red Letter Media, like I watched that review and it's like eh. I'm just kind of like I think Matrix 4 conceptually I think is pretty neat, but like the execution I don't think I would enjoy.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if it's like.
You'll report back.
I'll go ahead and talk about it because I mean it's you can just watch it anytime.
Yeah. It
Let me see what else. Oh yeah, I actually finally bought my big towel box set, which
you gotta get
I'll
start
put
on
together whenever.
I got a year.
Yeah,
That's my result.
I saw I saw that cartoon.
Yo, no, I'm proud of that one because that's like, yeah, that's my resolution. I gotta finish that thing up sometime when it's not cold and snowing.
Yeah.
All right, I want to
Don't
talk.
worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, just wait till next week. Then it's going to be no longer snow and warm again.
Yeah, that's true. Or apparently we're gonna have even more snow. Uh, like Thursday. So yesterday from when this comes out or whatever.
Hmm.
I had to get more like groceries in case I'm snowed in for like a day. Cause my car does not have 4-wheel drive. It's done.
Oh,
Which is fine because it doesn't. The roads are usually not terrible. And if the roads are terrible enough to like be snow, then I'm not going out there anyway. The only time I like did a dangerous drive when it was like the snow was on the roads when it was like getting that bad was where like we were having a snowstorm and I was working at the call center or whatever,
oh,
and they were like, if it gets too bad, you can just stay here. And I'm like, oh, I'm risking it. And I was like driving and sliding my way back home because nope, I ain't staying there.
you see, mine was the opposite. Mine was going to the call center,
Oh, I
and
didn't.
I'm like, no, 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 I'm not
Oh,
going.
I
It's like,
did.
well, we can
Oh,
have someone pick you up. No, I'm good.
oh, I
I'm
said.
not.
Oh
Fine.
yeah, I did that one time when they were like, I like the driveway snowed in and stuff. I'm like, can I get my car out? And they're like, well, I'm like, nope. And then I hung up.
No.
Like, too dangerous, can't do it, sorry. And then I hung up because I was like, nah, snow day. Get that snow nut.
Yeah.
The hit Nickelodeon. Okay, so I want to talk about the Coyotes. I had, I, so apparently, like, I always knew there were coyotes around. Like, I mean, because, there's woods around. Like, you
Yeah.
could, and coyotes apparently, they do get in, like, every city. Like, it's kind of like if you see, like, a stray dog or something, like, a coyote is effectively the same thing. But, like, I had never seen one in the quote unquote wild on my front lawn because it was late at night and I was putting Stinky up for the night as I do, like around like 1 a.m. and I look out the window because I usually do, and I just see like on the front lawn there's these two coyotes sitting like kind of sniffing around. I was like, what the hell is this? So then I went down, I like opened the front door, and I yell at them, and they ran away. But I'm like, that's never happened before. My only assumption is that like I guess because of all the new condos and crap that have been being developed around like the mall, like and
It's like pushing them out.
I think they're getting that's what's causing them to like go into like the suburbs is that they're getting pushed out of their natural kind of nasty woods that behind the mall that's been bulldozed and turned into condos. So now
Oh
they're like
yeah.
lurking around neighborhoods. Or now they got to try to think about making a den in like the sinkhole, but that floods, so you can't really do that. Unless you're like a woodchuck. The woodchuck lives there.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times.
I'm happy to see the woodchuck come out.
I'm always happy to see the woodchuck. I don't know if our other listeners don't know. Woodchuck's just like a big old rat. Think of like a beaver with no tail.
Yeah.
That's a woodchuck. They're nice. I mean, don't touch them or mess with them because they're still a wild animal.
Yeah.
But you see them, you're like, oh look, there it is. It's like whenever you see a video of someone that underestimates like a raccoon, and they try to like hit it, and that thing just attacks them, and then it goes real bad. I'm always happy to see that. Don't mess with the raccoon. They'll mess you up and potentially be rabid. All right.
I don't touch rabbits. Oh.
Key topic of conversation. The most important thing. Did you watch the Cryptoland video?
No. I
Oh,
didn't get to see too much of it. I got it pulled up though.
okay, that's okay. So Cryptoland. I saw this on Twitter,
Uh.
and I mean, there's a lot to unpack with Cryptoland. So let's begin at the basics of Cryptoland. One, Cryptoland, from all intents and purposes, looks like the Genesis. Like you've seen like if you look, you'll find it. It's like an unlisted YouTube video that someone found because they're searching around for it. I feel like it's basically a horrible animated CG pitch of quote unquote Cryptoland, which is like a cryptocurrency resort slash working environment.
Oh, this is nightmarish.
Oh
Oh, I
yeah.
don't like the way this looks.
Oh, it's bad. It's that weird kind of like not Mafia City, but whatever. Like it's mobile game ad tier CG.
It feels like Killer Bean Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Everyone looks the same.
Like to me, whenever I looked at it, I felt like this is an ad for like a mobile game. Like it's somewhere between mobile game ad and like bootleg Pixar movie. Like the movie that's like
some movie you'll find at the Dollar General.
Yeah, that's CG.
That came out in like 2020 or like 2018.
Yeah, it's like it's like 2018 and it's called like the up it's like Emotions Inside or something.
Yeah.
And you're like and it's only because of like the generic stock CG models has gotten better. That's the only reason it looks better. Because you can tell, like, okay, they bought, like, Cartoon Man from what... But, well, okay, so Cryptoland, okay. Yeah, we saw that. Like, this video is, like, a pitch video, and at first, I felt like this was an elaborate ruse. Like, it's one of those things where it feels like parody.
This feels like a really good joke.
Like, it's a really good joke, because, like, all of it is... It's like this fantasy... whatever, like crypto, like this is like if I made a joke of what cryptocurrency bros think they're like, and you see them like oh wow, we're like hanging out and doing Reddit memes and getting a lot of money, and it's like the least funny thing ever, and our like our cryptocurrency playground, and speaking as someone who's effectively a man-child. Like, I can completely agree. Where, like, the crap they're showing, I'm like, this is infantile. Where they're like, hey, gang, we have, like, the going to the moon stock car races. And you're just like, oh, my God.
That's the worst. Oh, my... I'm looking at this... Who wants to play stock car races? And is, like, getting excited about that?
I don't know. I've seen some pretty cool stock car races.
Oh, ride... Oh, God. Ride the bull.
But, well, yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything is the lamest crap. Like, it's not, it's just like, and okay, so, like, it's bad. It's really bad. And it has this weird subplot. Like, you could tell this is, like, designed to appeal to, like, the Reddit crypto man-child, because even the CG cartoon has, like, a subplot where, like, the cute girl is somehow on Crypto Island, and then is, like, kind of interested in her, like, nerdy guy. You go to Cryptoland, you get laid, right? And you're like, oh, this is terrible. It's awful. But then after, so spoiler for the video, but then like afterwards, you see like the live action part of the people pitching this, which confirms this is not an elaborate ruse. Well, it is an elaborate ruse because it's cryptocurrency and a scam. So let's be real. This is a scam. But this is a scam targeting people who do cryptocurrency scams.
Why does the casino have a fucking
I don't know. Like, I don't know who that...
They're making fun of the meme that everyone's making fun of, which is that weird crazy guy that's like a scam.
Yeah, like, I don't get that. I did not get that. I felt like that was too cryptocurrency inside baseball, and I don't understand this. I just knew it was lame and off-putting. The entire thing was incredibly off-putting. But like, so like you're seeing, I don't know. Yeah, so you still go, but like the end, you see like the presentations of like the real people, and
Yeah, I see it.
they made
Oh,
like a plastic model of like the horrible cryptocurrency coin model, who I thought, who I think his name is Coiny, but
yeah.
they kept calling him Connie, like a con, and I felt like that. Is that what they're going for? Is this elaborate ruse? But then you see them and they're like, oh yeah, we're doing our cryptos. And when we made our crypto venture and we're trying to buy an island. And all I can think of is like, I mean, is this, I, I desperately want Cryptoland to become quote unquote real. Like, I feel like this is just going to end up as a scam and nothing's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
But I want it to be real because I can feel like internet historian like already making the video.
Getting ready.
Like, he's getting ready. Channel 5 News is like saying like give me
Please.
on the
Give me the
Cryptoland or
ticket.
opening. I will be there. Like, like the crew is getting ready for like Fire Festival 2. They are ready.
Okay, so wait, what if this is an elaborate plot, but it's to take people that are really into crypto and then just leave them on an island?
See, that was that's like, this is my version this is my pitch for Cryptoland. Is that Cryptoland happens, right? You get all these tech crypto bros, you put them on an island with like slot cars, but obviously there's no discussion of infrastructure on that island. So like, how does electricity work or water? Basic things. We don't even, how does security work? Like, there's a lot when you're building in your own little island nation. There's a lot that goes into it. So what my plan is that I'm offering you the greatest hunting safari of all time. Because this island is in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully it's, in international waters where laws no longer apply. So you see, like Cryptoland, they get there with like their ball pits and whatever, and then they soonly discover as my hunting yacht crest the horizon.
No. Oh no, what if it's something better? What if it's Battle Royale and the winner gets to keep all the crypto?
Oh, that's good too. They discover that they're all like on like for real. Oh, that'd be incredible.
It's for real Fortnite Island.
Yeah, we're good. We're number one victory royale. You get all the all Ethereum. You get it. But yeah, I just like I see that, and it's just there's so much scams. There's like the terrible cryptocurrency like musical number they sing. It's like, oh man,
Are they going to try to pitch this to Square Enix now?
Yeah, they're gonna pitch it to Square Enix. This will Cryptoland will appear in Final Fantasy 14 as the new expansion raid. Well, you'll have to go mine bitcoins in Final Fantasy.
Elon's the final boss.
Yeah, it's so bizarre. Like you're seeing like every major company, and I get why they're going for NFTs and crypto because it's basically selling literally nothing for profit. Yeah. So even if they don't do it's like, I can't remember who said it, but you're trading your goodwill for just temporary gain. Like all goodwill, I'm selling out for like money, hopefully. But you're seeing like that, and then you're seeing like the metaverse or whatever. Like both of those things are just like every company is like going ham on them, and it feels like no one actually wants this. Like Facebook did its metaverse crap, and everyone's like, "Yo, we got to get in there. We got to get in there. We got to make like metaverse Walmart.
And then all the nerds are like, dude, just let's go play VR chat. Who
Yeah,
cares?
like it's like no, like people play VR. Like no one's stepmom or whatever is gonna, or no one's like, no one's parent. My mom. Okay,
No,
my mom
no
is
old
not
person.
my like no middle-aged person. My mom is not gonna put on a VR headset to go order like 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 groceries. Like I don't want to go to virtual Kroger and then have to wander around with like a faulty interface when you could just go like the Kroger website and click like corn dog.
In my cart.
Put
Pick it up.
like, and that's the issue. It's like no one wants to do this. I don't want to have to log into like Second Life, wander over to the Netflix movie theater, wait in line, sit down, and have someone next to me to watch like a Netflix movie. I just want to turn it on the computer, like the laptop next to me, while
I
I'm
want to
waiting
watch
for
with my
Final
friends.
Fantasy.
I'll do a party, and that's it.
But it's just,
I'll just do a Discord thing, and like everyone will get on and watch the movie at the same
it's
time.
like, it's so, because you're seeing, I just, it's like, it's so, it's so bizarre. Well, not bizarre, like it's understandable. It's just like goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, like that's all that's I wanted to go off on Cryptoland. If you haven't seen
Crypto's
it,
the worst.
I highly
God,
recommend it.
this thing is.
I highly recommend watching it because it's like such a it's no one can make a better parody of cryptocurrency bros than this. It is like the definitive crypto bro parody.
Okay, you can still. Okay, good. You can still find it.
Yeah. Like there's no, I cannot make a better parody than the Cryptoland pitch video. I mean, you can't.
Oh no, they have like Crypto Man NFTs.
Yeah, you saw the Crypto Man NFT where he's like
uh,
wearing Bitcoin sunglasses and smoking a blunt because that's what
yeah.
every NFT eventually devolves into. Like that'll be like the Square Enix ones. You'll see like Cloud Strife smoking a blunt. That's how it, board Cloud Strife Yacht Club.
You know, why don't they be smart with this and make NFTs stuff people actually want?
Nah.
Like, you know, big titty anime girls or
nah.
Yeah.
No, it has to be
Or big sexy robots. You know, something cool.
No, because they can't, because they gotta hide it. That's why they should.
So stupid.
It's infinite money.
Definitely.
Infinite.
For absolutely zero work.
Yeah, it's zero. It's the Eds seeing that picture of the monkey and saying, "How can we get paid?" And then they go, "I got it."
Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Like, yeah,
So fucking dumb.
that's where, like we thought we were living in the idiocracy, but no, we're actually living in Ed and Eddie. It's the true curse.
So like 5 to like 7 years back when I first heard of NFTs, I was like, you know what? Or not NFTs, crypto. I was like, you know, hey, that's maybe a good idea. You know, hey, a decentralized form of like currency that isn't ruled over by any sort of individual country. I'm like, hey, that sounds like a great idea. And now it's just devolved into these horrible schemes and.
Oh, it's just all scams.
It's all
It's
all
scams
people
all
just
the
trying
way
to steal
down.
your money.
It's just scams.
What the
It's
fuck?
scams and money laundering. Whenever I first heard about the old cryptos, all I could think of is I will put serious interest and thought into it when I can get McDonald's with like a Bitcoin. And not turning the Bitcoin into real money, but like when you can go to like McDonald's and you can go, give me my Big Mac, and then you hold up your like cell phone and it deducts like point 0.7 Ethereum. Then
Yeah.
you're like, then I'm like, okay, now it's real. Because that means you can actually buy goods and services from like actual places. Then it becomes, okay, now you got to consider it. But that is not the case. So therefore, my brain just goes, it is scams.
Immediately. Golly, I don't know. I hope this maybe dies out within the next 4 to 5 years. You can only hope.
I feel like in video games it will. Because it's kind of like, I think the tweet
Fucking,
was,
there's nothing I hate more than the idea of having NFTs in my video game.
well, it's
That actually pisses me off for some
because
like odd reason.
we've seen what happens to, like, I don't know if you remember it, but we have an example of how a video game got ruined with like auction house and money, and that's Diablo 3.
Yeah.
Diablo 3 had the real
Oh
money
yeah.
auction house where you could spend money to sell your items or whatever. And what that meant was the game was incentive because of the real money auction house in Diablo 3. Like the game was incentivized to drop loot not for your class because they want you to sell it on the real money auction house and buy it. So your barbarian character would not be finding like rare and legendary axes and stuff that you could use. Instead, you were more likely to find bow and arrows so that you would go on the auction house and sell that bow and arrow to buy the axe you wanted. And that ruined like the game's progression because it was basically saying, "Hey, like they're not because if they just said because our the console version whatever didn't have it so like your character the loot was normalized or whatever but like that's what's going to happen to games when you put NFTs in there because the game design says you need to make that thing worth something, which means the game either has to be made worse or that thing has to be made better to ruin it and not just like a skin. Like you can't have like the
Actual
cool,
equipment.
yeah, like it has to have some value, like or else there's no point. Like if you have like if Capcom says like here's my Ryu NFT where it has like a custom headband for Ryu, no one's gonna care. But if you say here's my custom gloves for Ryu, his fireball now deals full damage on block, or like 75% damage on chip or whatever.
You're up 2 frames on all your
Oh
normals.
yeah, like stuff where it's just like
Oh,
double
that's
damage
awful.
because that's the kind of thing like and that sounds awful, but that's how you make your stupid NFT worth it is if you make it like it's your Pokemon but every like all right, you're doing Pokemon Mew's an NFT. There's only 1,000 Mews. You buy that Mew, you're gonna have a good time. Mew's also legal in the tournament. You know what I'm saying? You want that?
You gotta move that truck if you want to get it, but the only way to get it is you gotta get the NFT.
Yeah, you gotta get the NFT Mew. I mean, the game, like, you're gonna start really struggling to get through those later bosses. But you know, you can go to like you can buy yourself a Dragon Knight, and Giovanni ain't nothing. And that Dragon Knight, you can use it on the stuff. But keep in mind, this is like not the optimized Dragon Knight. Like you want the full optimized Dragon Knight with the move set. Oh, that's gonna be even more expensive.
Well, that's gonna be a little more money.
And then don't even get me started. A fully optimized
Oh
Dragon Knight
God.
smoking a fat blunt. Now that one,
All I'm thinking about is like EV trainers selling their god rolls on the in the auction house.
that's what I'm seeing. Like when
Jesus
you're saying
Christ.
NFT, like imagine in because the game has to be designed for that, and that sounds awful because you can't like. What's a good game? I'm just trying to think of like a game I enjoy. Like I'll just give it with Pokemon. Like Pokemon by itself, I enjoy Pokemon. I've enjoyed every Pokemon playing it. Like, but like if you added NFTs to Pokemon, but the game is still like functional without it, then the NFTs have no value. Which means you have to ruin the game. You have to make the regular game worse to give the NFTs value. It's the Assassin's Creed has to cut down the experience to level so they can sell you the level boost or whatever. Because otherwise, if you're leveling up just fine, why would you buy the level boost? I mean, Deus Ex did that. Did you like one of the
Yeah,
Deus Exes had like you can buy experience for your Adam Jensen, but the game was perfectly balanced to not, so you never needed to buy it, which made it worthless.
yeah. So I just because I love Deus Ex, I bought the like special edition where you get that.
Yeah.
I just didn't touch the extra experience stuff.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's obviously giving you other stuff in like
Yeah, but it,
collector's editions and whatever. But I'm just saying that if in the future they Square wants to go hard on NFTs, they're gonna like, and you want to say like your level, you got to cut back you got to make the game worse,
yeah.
and that is the fear is that the games will be made worse.
I can't wait to play the Metal Gear Solid crypto game. That's going to be real fun.
Well, did you see that crypto fighting game trailer they showed?
Oh my god, it was awful.
Or like it was like someone got like the Unity asset store fighting game template and then they put in a bunch of monkeys in it. Cause I saw it.
I was sitting there like, I know this is probably not real, but I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 cents in.
Yeah.
More than like, yeah, it's the worst.
Oh, it's all a scam. I
Yeah,
think the big fear, and this is my big worry. We've turned into like that cryptocurrency show this week, but that's okay. That's how we start the new.
it's what's going on.
It is what's going
now.
on. My fear is that somehow, like, the hope is that the populace and what's we've seen is like the general populace has completely rejected the NFT. It is rejecting the metaverse, whatever.
Yeah,
My fear is that eventually, like, the resistance will get waned and it'll get start putting in there, or someone's gonna figure it. Like, the fear is someone figures it out and makes it like, nah, but like you're gonna get Devil May Cry 6 with NFTs, but the game is really good. And then you gotta have like you're gonna start getting the weird ethical dilemmas.
yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, because it's real easy to hate something that's terrible and obviously terrible, but then you're gonna get something that's like good, and then you're gonna go, oh no. Like, what if NFT Pokemon turns out to be really good?
Focus the best one that has all the stuff everybody
Yeah,
wants.
like it's actually the best one. Like it's somehow, and I know it can't really happen because it's kind of like just due to the scamming and nature of it. But I'm saying like this is my devil's advocate worst case scenario is that the Crypto Bros NFT Pokemon is the perfect Pokemon game. Like that is the fear where it's like you're gonna have to, and people are going like, listen, you're gonna have to buy into like NFT Pokemon. It's really good, and you're like, and like that. That is my worry that that's gonna start happening, and people are going, no, it can't be, but it's like, no, it is. It has like a really good story too. It's like real well written. Like I don't get it. That is my fear. That is my the dread. Uh,
That I guess just some NFT guy comes up to somebody that has a really good passion for making like a fun game, and it just smashes.
See, because it can't even just be like a good game, because it has to be like what I'm saying is it has to be a game so good that you're just accepting it. You're accepting the NFT, like whatever. You're just like, no, it's that good.
You're just breathing like, guess I gotta.
Yeah, you're like, well, I guess I got it now. It's like, and you're just like I fear that that may happen. That is the darkness.
Mm,
I don't
shit.
I don't know what kind of game would do that, and I don't think they can attract it, but I worry. Like,
I hate this so much.
oh yeah, this is our future. It's the lame cyberpunk. That's what
2022's already been like kind of starting off on a bad,
it.
but
It's just weird. It's like 2020 felt more, even though it was stupid. Was 2020 when, yeah, 2020 was when COVID started.
yeah, that's
If
COVID original variant.
Yeah, that's so original recipe COVID.
Yeah,
While horrible, at least felt like explainable. You know? Like
yeah,
a global pandemic, I expect things to be weird and bad. But then like I would say everything post vaccine has felt bizarre.
yeah.
Because to me it's like the excuse is gone. But it's like if a dog poops on the floor and it smells, your brain goes, I get it. And then you clean up the poop and then you throw it away, but then it keeps smelling or it smells worse. And you're like, now I'm confused. because we have solved it. Like the poop has been thrown away. The problem has been solved, but the stink keeps getting more. What's going on here? And that's what I feel like where we're at.
Yeah. God damn
Like the doo doo has increased,
it.
but it's
It's
like,
really stinking up. It's really stinking up this year.
yeah, and I'm like what the hell's happening? What's this?
Oh my god.
Chainsaw Man's gonna come out this year though. And that's
I
gonna be
mean,
weird.
I got that hope coming. I got Monster Hunter Rise DLC
I mean,
coming.
there's like video games coming out. There's gonna be some stuff.
You know, I've made my New Year's resolution to myself.
Well,
It's going to be two things.
what was
It's going to be
that?
one, hey, get healthier.
Okay.
Oh, that's a constant. And two, watch more anime
Yeah, there you
because
go.
I've really been lacking this year.
Yeah, I'm trying. I need to actually pay attention and say like, okay, if this show's good, I'm gonna watch it. Just to like keep on the ball.
I think I watched like 3 animes this entire year. That's it.
Yeah, I
I
think
watched Odd Taxi, Tokyo Revengers.
I think that's
Actually, never mind. I just watched. I fully watched two, and then everything else I've just been watching bits and pieces of as I go along.
I think the only thing I watched last year was like JoJo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, JoJo. Yeah, that's my third thing.
Yeah, like I watched that, but I didn't watch like any.
I know.
I think it's also because like I look at like the season charts and the shows like I'm kind of into, they're not making as much, or maybe I'm just like all
I mean,
right.
I've even like reached out and like looked at stuff that is like critically acclaimed that I really wasn't into,
I'm
and
trying
I
to
just
look
dropped
here.
immediately. I watched what is it? Peach Boy Riverside. Have you heard about that one?
I have not.
It's essentially it's the Peach Boy story, but instead it's like something you can pass along to people to help kill ogres. It fucking sucks. The anime's like pretty awful.
Oh yeah, Demon Slayer's coming back.
Yeah,
I need to watch
the
that.
the red light district arc I think is popping off.
Yeah, I need to watch Demon Slayer because like I liked Demon Slayer. I think I did watch Demon Slayer.
Okay.
That's I watched that either 2020 or 2021. I liked Demon Slayer. So it was I thought it was okay, and then it got to the Spider Mountain, and then I was like, oh, I'm in. That Spider Mountain arc was great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
The red light district arc's pretty good, but the one after that, the hidden village of the sword makers is pretty good.
Yeah, there's some stuff. I need to forget. I need to actually look at it. Some all the old shonen jumps. Get back in there. Get in.
Yeah, just that, and then I still have I don't know how, but my pile of games is now doubled.
Yeah. Oh, I've been pretty good on my my I've decided to keep my pile of games to not purchased. So like my backlog list is existing, but I'm just not buying them. So I'm like, haha,
Oh,
checkmate.
you see, I always I buy a bunch of games in November because I can always get like maybe a buy two get one free deal or like cheap
Yeah.
prices
Well,
for them.
it's that's when the sales start showing up.
But then now I got like 5 games in there unopened behind another 3 other games.
I had that for a while. Like that was when I had like I got like the zero escapes and stuff. But then I finished them. Now I'm like, haha, I've done it. No backlog here.
I'm
Only
I'm
only
I'm
front
gonna be
log.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really been playing anything on my PlayStation or my PC a little bit. That's only just been 14. But I've really just been playing my Switch, and that's it.
Oh, I've just been playing on my PlayStation. It's just Fortnite.
Yeah,
I play Fortnite, and if I'm playing that, otherwise I don't. And I just it's either been Final Fantasy 14 or card games. Like that's all I've been playing. Sometimes I'm
I got
playing
no energy.
our balloons. Yo, that
Oh,
balloon's
this is great. This is fantastic news. Logan Paul may have spent $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards.
good,
Oh,
good,
thank you.
good,
Oh,
good. I honestly Logan Paul like there's a problem in
thank
the Pokemon card
God
community because of like
because of him.
oh yeah like it started to get unbuyable like
Oh,
people.
fuck this. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the Metaverse Walmart thing that
Oh,
you were
you saw
talking about.
Metaverse
This is the
Walmart?
worst.
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
hate
talking
this.
about.
I don't
Metaverse
ever want to do
Walmart.
this.
You want to see that lady show up and talk to you?
I would be throwing bottles everywhere.
Yeah,
I do not.
you want to go in Metaverse? That's what I'm saying. Like no one's gonna want to do Metaverse Walmart. No one wants to see like the phantom lady who's showing up and like telling you not to buy too much milk.
Like I'm the only the only time I think this would be cool is if it was like the Infinite IKEA or if it was just a full Walmart I could fuck around in and like break shit and knock stuff over with.
Yeah, Walmart the MMO in real life.
Yeah.
You gotta fight dangerous creatures. Go on quest.
Don't you fucking tell me how much milk I'm gonna get. I'm American. I'll get as much as I want.
I saw someone like okay, you'll see like
Oh,
occasionally at like a grocery store or a Walmart or someone when you see someone and they're just got like a cart full of like either like milk or like Coca-Cola, but like way too much Cokes.
yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing? Like it's not. It's like they've bought like in because like I'll go listen. I like soda. Every so often I'll get me one of like the little cardboard boxes of Mountain Dew or Coke or something.
Yeah.
But like you'll see people in the shopping cart is just filled to the brim with like Cokes.
With my soda pops.
It's like how are you drinking all of that? Are you just doing it all at one go? What's the deal? What's the deal?
We need a Seinfeld for this day and age.
Oh man, I could be yeah.
Do you have to push your cart out? This looks so awful.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. It's the nightmare. Like it's why would anyone do this? Why would anyone go into VR Walmart?
You okay. So you purchase an oil change, you're still gonna have to go down there and drop it off. That's the point.
Yeah.
I do not want a TV delivered to me. That's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
That's like the most dangerous thing to do because it's going to get stolen.
No, I want From Software to develop VR Walmart, where you're like a Dark Souls game. You have like
you gotta pull out your torch, go through the aisle.
You're going through there, and there's creatures and monsters and various ne'er do well NPCs. I'm like, do you want to enter a covenant? And you have to decide whether you do.
It's you gotta fight the monsters, but you don't have a sword. It looks like you gotta buy one. Go down the sword aisle.
You gotta go buy like a box cutter. You see someone swinging out on the rascal, and like the health bar begins on the bottom, and then you hear like it's like, the fog begins behind you. It's like you're in the boss fight now.
Tammy of the trailer park.
Yeah, of the fetid trailer park.
Of the fetid park.
Oh, she has a phase transition where she gets off the rascal. My one true pulls out the moonlight sword. It was you with me this entire time. Y'all.
It's a sword made of Mountain Dew.
Yeah. It was always you beside me, my guiding light.
It's dripping off and it gives you poison tip.
Yeah. Oh man, that would rule.
Never mind. Metaverse is cool now.
Yeah, oh man, we fixed it. We fixed it, Nolan. We fixed the metaverse. God. Dark Souls Walmart. Let's go.
Oh shit.
I gotta end on that one. That's an ending.
That's a good ender.
Later days.